welcome to my channel. This is Ace. We're playing SnowRunner on hard mode. Last episode we took care of the timber for the locals mission, and well, we have some more logs to do, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to do this competition, but first let me get this P16 out of the way. I'm gonna end up taking this log carrier off of here, and I think I'm gonna give the White Western Star the long log carrying reins. Which that kind of also means that it's also gonna do the medium logs, because even though I can put it on the GMC is not going to be capable of taking it to a lot of places it needs to go. So I guess I could use the Fleet Star. That is an option, because that way I wouldn't have to switch. The trucks. I may do that. Basically, I'm no longer going to use the crane, and I've actually put a letter in with the crane company. I'm basically threatening a lawsuit because it didn't work as advertised. So we'll see what they say. They may settle out of court. Maybe they'll give me a refund for the crane, and then a little bit extra for my trouble. I'm not looking for anything major, because no bodily harm was occurred. Just some lost time, and I nearly turned over my my Kodiak, but because of faulty landing gear. That was my first attempt at role-playing. What do you think? I have a way that I could actually cheat about 25,000 into the game. I believe it may be 50,000, but I do have a way I can make that happen if I really decided to go through with it. And I'm kind of tempted, because I think that crane should work properly. And I don't necessarily need 25, but I don't have a way of just putting 7,000 back in my account. 25 is the least I can do, or the most I can do. All right, let me fill this puppy up. That Chevy was even here. So we're going to get this in the garage, and we're going to put the high saddle back on it. And this thing's got to get ready for some heavy work in Drummond Island. It's got to pull a big trailer out of the harbor. Not the harbor. Is it the harbor? I don't know. The port. Yeah, that's what it is. The port. And I believe that's the last task it's going to have for a while. Well, unless I get stuck somewhere and I need to rescue. I might bring this to rescue a vehicle if I have to. One of the videos I watch, poor guy. I mean, he had fun rescuing it, but it was sad. He tipped it over up in Drummond Island as far away as you can. Only a Chevy Scout to try and flip it back over. And, I'm pretty sure it used to be you could use the winch if you wedged your truck like behind a log or behind a tree or a rock. But they lowered the power of the winches, so you can't. I don't think you can do that anymore. And then most of the vehicles don't have powerful enough winches to move a vehicle this size. Like this vehicle has a heavy winch, right? And it also weighs a lot, so it can basically tug over just about any vehicle. But it doesn't work the other way around. Let's see here, customize. We're just gonna put the high saddle back on, and then let's see here. What do I have in here? Chevy Kodiak. All right. This one's gonna have to go over to the other garage, possibly, but we're gonna hold off on that for a minute. Alright, Fleet Star. Well, let's actually get another truck here, whatever truck that is, GMC. Alright, how are we doing on gas? Yeah, we're fine. Oh man, there's this. I just heard this story on the other day about Neil Young trying to get Joe Rogan taken off of Spotify. And man, I just lost a lot of respect for Neil Young. I used to thought he was like kind of a rebel, but man, he is. I don't know. I don't see how he can stand up for any kind of censorship. I mean, Joe Rogan apparently he's made some claims about some medicines that fight COVID, right? And the media has been going ape crap over it because. Well, I mean, I have some theories of why they're going ape crap over it. It has nothing to do with whether people take his advice, and hurt themselves. Because if you look at the real data, nobody's overdosing on these so-called horse medicine, which, if you look at it and you do the research, it's prescribed plenty of times for humans. I think it was like 500 million prescriptions over since it's been out. Okay, this is for human use, right? But anyway, let's not get on that tangent. Just and the thing is the fact that Joe got over the coof because he took some medicine or whatever doesn't necessarily make it true, right? It doesn't make like it's. It could just be that he has a great immune system, right? Because according to the CDC, this is about these numbers are about 3 months old now. But 120 million Americans have come down have contracted COVID. say the. No, I'm not gonna say the word because I'll get banned if YouTube hears me talking about it, right? And you know, we've had a number die, of course. You know, and it's a high number. But 99.4% have recovered. And I know that's no you know, for the people who weren't so lucky, you know, it sucks, right? You know, because they've lost their loved ones, right? So it's not like me saying that is saying that it doesn't happen, because it does, obviously. But considering that so many people recover, it could very well be that Joe Rogan recovered naturally, and it really had nothing to do with the medicine he took. So, but to try and cancel him over that, I think it's kind of goes against what I thought Neil Young was all about. You know, he's like, keep on rocking in the free world, you know. No, that doesn't sound like you want to live in a free world. So I don't know. Could be he just had a moment of insanity. This has definitely created a lot of it. A lot of people don't think rationally, and of course, I don't know. I probably think too rationally. That I don't know. Let's see, change truck, because we can't fuel up from. I don't need to start the engine. What am I doing? Okay, refuel. All right. Let's see. There we go. And boy, I'm having some brain farts right now. All right. I'm gonna hold on to this crane for a little bit. I mean, they might answer to my letter and say, you know what? Well, here's 25,000, and you can keep the crane. I mean, you never know when you know I might need it actually, because it could be there. You know, it could be I overturn a load of logs somewhere, and I need to, you know, and it's not close to a logging station, so. We'll see if they'll let me keep it. But if it's a matter of getting my money back, I'll give it back to the dealer. All right, and so I've got some ideas for the Corey, because the Corey is my kryptonite. The Corey is my kryptonite. I flip coming out of there all the time. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the white Western Star with the semi and the loading crane, and this with, I may go back to the lowered suspension to run the stuff out of there, right? Take and just have the sideboard bed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stuff from the street and bring it down with the Fleet Star. And there's a trailer down there that has some stuff on it, and I'll take that up with the Fleet Star. Because with the lowered suspension and no crane, it should actually do the job. I'm not gonna do that at this moment because right now this has to do some work. So right now I need to put the sideboard on, and that took the crane off and put it in storage. So we're good to go here. I can go ahead and leave the garage. And we can go ahead and get this over to the Pinewood Express area. And I believe I left my Western Star in town. And I'll need that to load up. Oh, I wonder if I can hook up. That would be interesting. You know what? I'm gonna park this for a second, because if I can't with the white Western Star, if I can't hook up to a trailer, I may have to take the Fleet Star into town. And I don't know if I can hook up to a trailer with this attachment on here. Of course, you're pointing the wrong way. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, I was also going to look to see if this has hotkeys. I don't think it does, but it would be nice if there was like certain hotkeys you could press and like do attachments. Trailer. Hey, look at that. That's pretty sweet. It probably won't turn because look at how close that is. Yeah, but oh well. It'll get there. It'll get to where I need it to go. So I'll drop this off on the road that leads in. Oops, excuse me. So we are going to take this trailer to the road that leads to the lumber mill and just park it on the road, and then bring this back and equip this with the crane. I don't know if I'll put a fifth wheel on it or not, because I believe it's going to go back to doing logging. Maybe not right away. Whoops. No, I just want a detached trailer. Because I got a lot of... I'm actually going to hold off on the logging for a little while. But one of the problems is I feel like I have to do the long logs like right away. Because in order to be efficient, I'm already down here, right? So this is where I get the long logs from that. It's the only lumber mill, or not lumber mill, logging station that has the long logs. So let's see, how are we doing fuel? We can wait till we come out. But I think all I'm gonna... No, what'd I say? No, I'm just gonna put the loading crane on here. I don't need to do all that extra stuff. But I'm also gonna bring the TranStar out towards the sawmill, or possibly into town. I might put it in town. Because I'll possibly need a refuel point for this contest. Sorry, it's taking a minute to get all this stuff situated. I had kind of a long day at work. That load that wasn't ready yesterday, it wasn't ready early in the morning either, so I had to wait. I mean, I didn't have to wait too long. It was only like 8 or 9 before it finally got loaded, but still. It kind of sucks when you're up at 6 and you're ready to go, and you're just held back by stuff that isn't your fault. All right. All right, we can put the fifth wheel on there just for now. It looks like there's unlimited fifth wheels too. It says free, right? Yeah. Saddle low free. Well, I don't have an extra one, but oh, you know what? That's another thought. I just had another. Oh no, I can't do that because I don't have a second. If I had another loading crane on another vehicle, I could do it. But my thought was to take. Oh, and I wouldn't have enough anyway because I need a total of 6. I would need a total of no. Is it 6? Yeah. 6 wood planks. And I can only put 5 on here. Well, I can put 6 if I stack one. But my thought was to take 6 planks into town, right? And that way I didn't have to take the small flatbed sideboard trailer back to the lumber mill to get loaded. I could just load it from town. But I know we're kind of jumping around a lot, but I'm gonna move the TranStar to town first. I may just get everything ready for this contest and then do the contest in the next video, because there is a lot of things I got to move around. Of course, that'll be in the index. You know, I'm planning on, before I upload videos anymore, to have the index pre-done, so that you can see the timestamps in the description right away. It's gonna take a little more work on my part, you know, to do that ahead of time. But I figure I don't have to do bulk uploads anymore. Like I shouldn't be doing bulk uploads anymore. Well, the one thing is I made a mistake already. I double posted a video, and So what that did was that made my videos, like one of my videos, out of sequence, and then it actually changed the numbering system because of the double video. And I could have swore that YouTube would catch, in the past, they would catch that kind of stuff. You know, they'd be like, why are you posting a video twice here? It's, you know, this is not allowed. I could have swore I've done that before with my vlog. But I think I have it sorted. Although my playlist is showing that I have 12 videos, and even with the one I deleted, or maybe it's still counting that one because I only made it private. Maybe that's what it is. I wanted to make sure everything was legit before I deleted it permanently. Because it takes a good long while to re-upload a video. That's the one thing I don't know on this contest where the trigger is. So I'm gonna try and guess. All right, let's see how. I'm sure I've been through this water crossing with this before, but I don't remember what happened. It's fine. It's fine. So. Okay, maybe I didn't finish my thought on the quarry, or maybe I did. But I'm going to take the White Western Star with the crane and a semi-trailer, and I'm going to load anything that needs to go into the quarry onto that, and then I'm going to unload onto the Fleet Star with low suspension and the smaller tires. Because it won't accept the larger tires with the races. Well, if I had the lowered suspension, it won't accept the larger tires. I think that's what I just said, but I said twice. So all right, where is the church? I'm going to put it near the church and just hope it doesn't block the delivery point. I wonder if on the task contest does it show exactly where it needs to go? Alright, so in the parking lot here, and then straight up this road up here to the old house. Okay. So when I come up, I'm going to want to back in here, and looks like I need to get this out of the way too, so I'm kind of glad I brought the put that fifth wheel on that truck. So we're good. Just gotta figure out exactly where I need to put it in the church parking lot. Okay, let's get switched over to the Fleet Star, and we'll tow the White Western Star. We don't even need to turn the engine on if we don't want to. Turn the lights on. Oh, hold on. Beacons on. Alright, what's going on? I don't know why the cameras bounce around so much. Yeah, I'm a little excited to try my quarry method. Because, like I mentioned earlier, I tip every time I go down there. It's not so much on the way in, but the way out. So... And then I believe I do have to pick up some cargo out of there. So what I'll do is I'll do this a similar thing, right? I'll bring the lowered Fleet Star down there, and then I'll drive the White Western Star down with the crane. Put the cargo on the Fleet Star with the crane on the Western Star, right? And then drive it out. I have a feeling that'll work quite well. Because the trick with the quarry is how kind of tippy like some of the last parts are. That's the other thing. I'm probably not taking the best route out, and it's always a little challenging to kind of figure out what part I'm supposed to actually use. Put a neutral, buddy. No. Oh, there's nobody in there, that's why. Oh, Ghost Rider. That's funny. For some reason, I thought there was... I would get like a banum in there if I turn the engine on. Alright, how are we doing on fuel? We're doing fine. We're doing all right. Alright. Did I turn up? Alright, let's turn the engine on. No reason to dig in if we don't have to, right? And then I'll let the White Western Star bring the trailer down. Alright, turn that off. Of course, my commentary on Joe Rogan, like I've listened to him in the past, and I do enjoy his show. But honestly, I have not listened to him lately. So I'm only going on stuff I've heard secondhand, you know, secondhand reporting. I mean, he does like what's that mushroom stuff. It's like I don't know, it's like a natural LSD. I forget what the name of it is, but he likes to do that stuff, which, you know, I think people are, you know, if you want to do stuff like that, it's, you know, you're not harming other people. I really don't see the problem. I lied. I'm taking the trailer. Alright. Alright. You close enough now? Yep. Perfect. Perfecto. But I'm gonna take it up with the White Western Star because I got to move that trailer out of the street so that the Fleet Star has a straight shot and doesn't have many extra obstacles in the way. I forget what I think it's like 8 minutes or something we have to do it in, which shouldn't be too much of an issue, but since we only get three shots at it, I want to make sure we do the best. Because we have a lot of contests in this region, and there's a lot of contests I've never done because I may be repeating myself, but just in case you guys didn't know, I normally only do the one at the farm. And I do that to farm money for, you know, to get more trucks and stuff on regular campaign mode. Because although you make a decent amount of money through the story, you know, doing all the contract missions, that repeatable income that's actually pretty simple to do, it adds up. So. I don't know if the Western Star can reach all 4 slots. But we're gonna give it a try. Alright. So I gotta decide here, are we gonna get it fully ready? Yes. Yeah, okay, I've decided. We're gonna get the competition fully ready. Leave that there for now. I may delete it, to be honest. I've got that other trailer up there. Alright, I'm deleting this trailer. Because I got the one in town. And I believe I have at least 2 more in Island Lake. So it's not like I don't think we'll ever use, what is it? I guess 3 sideboards. I mean, we're only gonna use 1 at a time, and we have one in town already. So we'll keep that one though, because we don't want to have to go all the way up to Island Lake to get a semi trailer. probably eventually gonna have to come back here to get metal beams and possibly bricks, but it's not a huge deal to take a trip down, you know, down here. So I like how this thing isn't taking any damage from these bumps. A lot of trucks do. I don't know what they hit on the ground with their bumper or something, but alright, let's go ahead and activate the crane. Okay, glitchy. I don't. Alright. There we go. Exit out of that, just so that we don't have to deploy it in here. And then we'll go ahead and put some wood planks on the platform. Go to crane mode, put the anchors down. Alright. Now we probably can't go all the way to the front, so we're gonna come this way. Let's see if I can reach. Yeah, just barely. Alright, lower down. I was trying to think, does Neil Young, does he do the cat scratch fever too? Is that him? Let's see here. I know he does the what's the song? Old Man. Old man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you. I hope I don't get copyright struck, cause I'm singing out of tune. I love that song. But he's being a tool bag right now. You know, I mean, there's no reason to be that way for, you know, just for someone's, like, just stating their opinion. I don't know, that's, maybe you guys disagree with me, but I hope, you know, I hope some of you do agree with me. Alright. I was gonna like do like a catapult there for a second. I was like, no, I better not. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have hurt nothing. I just have to load another thing back up. Be interesting if you had to pay for the product too. But I believe if that were the case, you'd have to get paid a lot more for these missions. And I guess it's not really that realistic, right? Like, as a truck driver, I don't pay for the whatever I'm hauling. I'm not a wholesaler, you know? It'd be kind of cool if I was. I mean, I'd make a lot more money. Let's see here. Restore crane. And we'll stop the engine. Change trucks. And then we're gonna pack the cargo, detach trailer, and just get pulled off over here to the side. Go. Now, of course, one of the issues with doing these missions back to back is the ground gets rutted, and I actually don't know if loading out and loading back in is gonna reset the ground texture. Actually, I'm not gonna load out. I forgot. I'm only setting this up for so I can do the contest in one video, because honestly, it's taken a lot to get all the vehicles in place to get this ready to go. And I think I've made a decision. I don't know if I get a lot of negative feedback about how long the videos are and how I leave a lot of boring stuff in. I may change my mind, but for right now, I think I'm going to let you guys decide how much you want to watch. And the reason why is because when I plan a route, right, and I like let's say I do a route, right, and I know there's going to be kind of a long, boring drive. If I decide that I'm going to do like a time lapse, or if I'm going to speed up, time lapse or cut the drive, I turn my brain off, right? And I'm not thinking about. I won't make any comments. I just kind of just do my own thing, and I'm silent, right? But on those drives, a lot of times I'll come up with I'll have thoughts, and when I'm kind of working out my thoughts, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm doing that live, right? And if I turn that process off and basically turn my comments on and off, right? As far as hold on, I need to do something different here. I need to pull around because I'm not going to be able to back it up to where I think it needs to be. And of course, the problem is I don't know where it needs to be. But I know it needs to be in that parking lot somewhere. Like farther back than where I had it. So I'm going to come around here, and I might have to run over somebody's fence. But like on my trips, I have thoughts that come up, right? And I never know when that thought is gonna, come up. So okay, let's leave this here. And then let's move this trailer out of the way. Oops, damn it. Damn my eyes. Kind of sucks this is a sideboard semi-trailer, but we have a sideboard Broken Island Lake, and I know it's already loaded with cargoes going to the harbor, so. Let's get this over here. So I hope that's not a bad thing for you guys. Alright, let's bring this back to the loading station. And I think that's the last time it's going to be. This truck is going to stay at the loading station from here on out. Oh, there's a basketball hoop. I never noticed that before. It's kind of cool. And hopefully, well, I'm pretty sure that trailer's in the right spot. Oh, you know what? Once I load the wood on there, I'm probably gonna have to do that again. So, not a big deal. Now the contest should only take me about 6 minutes per run, right? And I don't know how long to reset, but I mean, we'll find out, I guess, right? Because that's 18 minutes of contest time, and then if there's 18 minutes of setup time, then I can't do the math in my head like that. What is it, 36 minutes long? Something like that. Alright. So we're going to wrap this video right here. Everything's all set to go. We'll just change over to the other truck, so we're ready to start the other video. And before I forget, I'm going to turn the settings back on, the HUD, because it's just going to be better to be able to see the timer and everything. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.